We are looking for the old king of FPL, Mo Salah, because that man has been kidnapped and we cannot find him as Harry Maguire destroyed Liverpool and sent Liverpool's dreams down. But there is only one true now king of FPL, and his name might be Gabriel. As Gabriel got another double digit return to send Arsenal 3 points ahead at the top of the table. But he may be inevitable. But Erling Haaland is now him, as he scored another brace to get his highest accumulated points in FPL. And this game week, my name is Sims from the FPL Diamond Dogs with Sid from the FPL Diamond Dogs. Let's start the show. Oh, Sid. Clearly, Salah is missing because I saw
You
him
know
missing
what? Do you know
during
what?
the midweek as well. I
Do
saw him
you know?
missing in the midweek as well.
Do you know what? Do you know what?
What? What's it?
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Like Christmas.
Sid, bruh. It's Halloween next week, right? Why are you worried about Christmas, man? Let's focus on the other things.
All I have to say is, do you know what? Do you know England's colours are red and white.
Oh,
Do you know what else is red and white?
that's actually so true.
Arsenal! You know what? Forget the weekend. Forget the weekend. Let's just talk about the Champions League game. Just talk about 14 minutes. There's a reason why my boy is wearing 14 on his back. There's a reason why number 14 is out here giving punditry. There's a reason. 14 minutes is what it took to change the game. It took number 14 to score his brace. It took 14 minutes to score 4 goals. It took 14 minutes to destroy Atleti to their biggest defeat margin. Joined for their biggest defeat margin. And people say, you know what, Simeone, we're playing Simeone ball. I think I'm ready to call it Arteta ball. Now.
Arteta, let's go! My gosh. Can I say this? Yeah, go ahead.
No, continue. No, continue.
So here's what I will say. Like, this for Arsenal. Like, those are the type of goals that you sign Gyökeres for. Like this is what you have been missing. Like, you know what? Cool. You guys developed your set pieces, because shame, right? Something about Declan Rice and being in Europe, he just knows how to take a free kick. I have no idea what happens, but he becomes a dead ball specialist.
Dog, that ball was going in even without Gabriel. Like, if Gabriel let it go, it might have gone in. I don't know. Their keeper is good.
The keeper was doing, but yeah. All I'm saying is Rice in the Champions League in Europe. He's like, nah, guys, maybe Brexit needed to go. Maybe. I'm tired of this UK shit. Once you hit there, whoop, whoop, I'm firing. But so that's that. Then Gyökeres. This is why you guys signed same reason why City have Haaland. We had all these Silvers, Bernardo, David, De Bruyne. No, we need to score goals. Foden, no. We need none of this tiki-taka, fancy schmancy. No. Who is in the box and who is going to score? And I think I was more encouraged by that Gyökeres, because now we have to figure out how to get the ball in the box. Because now you've developed these throw-ins, you've developed these corners, these set pieces. Because once the ball is in the box, the man will be there. The man will... No, That's what I figured out. Like that's what City have learned. We're like, oh, play from the back. Now we're just gonna get Donnarumma, kick the ball up to the homie. Just yeah. Once he's there, we'll figure it out. And I think that Arsenal are getting that way. And I would be encouraged, so encouraged that not this week because you guys are playing Crystal Palace, but and I'm gonna give
Uh, I'm not gonna lie to you.
someone might be joining Tibbs' team. Tibbs might be Tibbs might end up being victorious. This time,
Uh,
Tibbs.
I'm not gonna lie to you, but I think when I look at Arsenal, I think the Crystal Palace game is the most likely game in which Arsenal will score a lot of goals, because I think Palace is one of the more likely teams to come out and try attack and win the game compared to like, I mean, against Liverpool, 11 men. Against City, 11 men. Against Fulham, 11 men. Against, like, dog, we've been facing 11 men behind the ball game in and game out. And you saw when, that's why I was like, let's talk about the Atleti game. Because the Atleti game, yes, I'm buzzing and whatever, whatever, like, great game. But the reality of the situation is, when Atleti tried to come out and play the game, they got destroyed. They got destroyed, dog. That was when it was like, hey, after the set piece, they're like, no, guys, we need to score goals, so let's commit people. Let's go forward. Let's go. And then that's when you're getting Miles Lewis Skinny dropping a shoulder, and he's like, cool, I'm running through your team for free. I'm just gonna run through your team for free. And that's when you
Calamari's like, nah, B, this guy. Yeah. I'm like, Calamari was like, woo, can Skelly do this? I can't do that.
Exactly. And then you're getting Martinelli pulling out number 14, Thierry Henry, prime Thierry Henry finishes. Again, it's all like at the end of the day, the moment a team comes out and tries to attack us and not just try to counter off of us, that's where you start to see like, oh, okay, Arsenal can play because now there's space on the field. I agree that maybe Arsenal needs to figure out how to play when 11 men are behind the ball, but also it's difficult. It is very difficult, and that's I think their answer to that has been being good at set pieces and being good at corners and stuff like that, which is a fair, like, if you can't break them down on the field in free flowing football, let's go to the set pieces and the corners and all of that. So
that's actually a very good like way to look at it. Where now it's like I think even though they did score all those goals and whatever, I think that it's having double Arsenal defense is gonna be is actually where it has to be because you're all right. Arsenal teams try to outplay Arsenal, get beaten. Then teams figured out Arsenal really struggle when you play with a low block, and now it's time for and that's maybe why they Gyökeres hasn't been scoring as frequently. And Saka, Martinelli has been benched. So people haven't looked as fluid, but Arsenal still find a way. And Gabriel seems to be the main one because whenever there's in trouble, fam, you have to call on your angel, right?
yeah. Well, I know it's kind of crazy. Gabriel, since he started at the club, 26 goals for a defender, dog. 26 goals for a defender. That's what 3 years. This is about 4 years. That's basically like almost what? It's like 8 goals a season.
That's like 7. Yeah, like 7. Yeah, 7 goals a season. Yeah, 7 goals a season.
Yeah. So, dog, that's great for like as a defender. You're scoring 7 goals a season. There's some teams out there that I know that didn't get to 7 with their striker.
Hoyland got 8. I feel like Hoyland was an undercut.
No, it wasn't a dig at you. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. There are some teams out there that over a whole season didn't get to 7 goals for their striker.
Okay. As long as you say that, so that was Arsenal. Also Chelsea, they also banged in 5 goals. So in that game, João Pedro was not there. Obviously, Enzo Fernandez was also benched. So that also showed Chelsea also a very attacking team, and maybe because Liam Delap, I heard, is going to get back into training, so he should be back after the international break. So João Pedro is going back to his original position could be a thing that's going to happen. And also, Chelsea are also a free flowing team. So that's important. And Liverpool, without Salah, no problem. Like, they trusted the £200 million strike force that they spent for on the weekend. And hey, they looked fire. So
You
that's a
see,
huge decision that, yeah.
that's also another decision on my side where it's like, I think with Ekitike starting in the team, and if they decide to bench Isaac and Salah,
Mm-hmm.
could be a way to get it. Should could be a good idea to get Ekitike.
Yeah, no, no. I think the moment one of them get injured, whether it be Isaac or Ikitike, I would definitely sign one of them. But I think while they're there together, none of them are getting 80 minutes, and like so it's just, and they're both not cheap. Like there's so many cheap people out there that are guaranteed minutes, but I definitely think, even though we're not there in that segment yet. But yeah, Sid, the Salah thing, you need to stop holding on, Sid. You need to stop holding on like you're gonna go through a wild card draft that you have at the moment.
Well, you've
But
seen my
let's just
you've seen my wildcard draft, and you've seen
yeah.
there's some players that are not there.
Yeah, no, Salah has to go. It's just but we'll get to that moment. Let's just do FPL now and like let's just start off.
Oh,
It is a close week.
yeah, no,
It
no,
is a
I
close week.
actually love. Yeah, we should start off because actually, you know what? I'm gonna put you up on blast here. Just a quick on blast situation.
Me? I'm
Yes, on
blast.
blast situation.
No. No.
I just want to
Me.
tell. I just want to tell. Give the listeners and the viewers some backstory.
No, there's no
Um,
backstory. But yeah,
there's some
continue with these
backstory.
lies in the
There's some
season.
backstory here.
Yeah, continue.
There's definitely some
Continue.
backstory here. So I don't know if you guys have seen some of our posting has been erratic this season, and we might not have posted a couple game weeks here and there, or recorded a couple game weeks here and there, and it just so happens it's a coincidence, maybe, or it could be planned. It just so happens that Tibbs goes very silent on the game weeks that I win. And then those episodes don't tend to see the light of day. I don't know why, but they don't see the weekends where Tibbs wins. Man, on a Monday evening after football, on a Monday evening, he is phoning me or texting me to ask me when are we shooting, where are we shooting, how we're shooting. The moment this man doesn't win overall for the game week, crickets, dog. Crickets. He's out here in the other group chats. He's out there in the other group chats talking, shaking his hands. He's talking the biggest load of shit on the planet. But in our one-to-one chat, quiet. Man is ignoring me. I phone him once, phone him twice, phone him thrice. And then on the fourth time, he's like, hey, dog, how you doing? What's up? What's going on? Pretending like we don't have a weekly podcast that we do together. Pretending like we don't work together on a weekly basis. Like, pretending like he lost my number. Pretending like I'm a stranger. You know, like, new phone, who this? That's the type of energy he gives me every time he loses a game week. So this game week, the way I had to strong arm this man to come record. You guys should feel blessed. You guys should feel blessed.
I that's what I said. Like, I don't know if this is true or not. That's the sad part. I don't know. I don't know if it's true or not. But if it is, I wouldn't lie to you. I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it like since season. But we're here now. So sadly, we got to miss out on on Sid having to do a forfeit. Because you know how we start the show when the person who came second starts the show. So I'm just gonna say, if I started the Bravka, we'd be having different conversations. That's. Let me just start off there.
If I started with Crippy Jr., we'd also be having different conversations. I would be on the exact same amount of points you are at this point in the season. You're only 12 points behind me in the entirety. Though, sorry, ahead of me. You're only 12 points. So if I started with Croupy, we wouldn't. There's no conversation here.
But let's have this conversation. It was a mild game week for me. Like, it was a mild game week. We beat the average because we above average here. We beat the average. I got a small green arrow of like I got up like 30 or 40K. So now I'm around 460 in the world, which is like I'm never usually this high at this part of the season. So I'm very happy. A lot of people are now using their chips. Like a lot of people use their bench boost this game week, and I still managed to get a green arrow. A lot of people are like Sid, and a lot of other people are going to be using their wild cards now. And so if I can still maintain this, when AFCON comes and I get those 5 free transfers, whoop whoop, ha ha, you'll be vibing. So I got 68 points this game week. The average is 56. So did well. Pope got me 2 points. I'm still happy with Pope. But yeah, it's just a 2 pointer. Gabriel came through nicely for me. Senzi, sadly, has blanked twice in a row, but like he's a 4 point or 7 or 8 now, but he was a 4.5 defender. Can't expect a lot. Lacroix got me 1 point. He's getting sold chopping block, spoiler alert. But here's where you know what? I might be a clairvoyant person. Because Cody Gapper got me 7. And Cody has been codying for me. And I've had him since game week 1. Then there was a man I thought I made a mistake on, but I saw the signs of Brian, you in Buemo. I told you I believe, and you believed with me. So I am happy. I am happy he got me 9 points, and you have gotten yourself a stay of execution. Semenya got me 4, and Gordon got me 2. Richarlison got me 1 point. João Pedro got me 2 points. But the I am him, I am inevitable, the man, the myth, the legend, Erling Haaland, 26 points. So that was a great game week. Dubravka got me none on my bench. Reinders got me 1. And Van de Ven and Ronaldo each got me 0. So my bench never brought me any joy except for Dubravka. But I am very happy. Players that I took chances on are coming through. But there is some definite dead wood in my team. And just know it's Black Friday soon. So Tim's going to have a clearance sale.
Okay.
Go on.
Okay. So I got 73 points. I had Dubravka in goals, 9-pointer. Pedro Porro, my guy, you're leaving this team. I'm not even for free. I'm telling you, you're leaving this team. I've scouted my other defender, and he's coming. He's coming in hot. And then Gabriel with 12 points, Esteve with 8 points, Salah with 2. Salah, we'll talk. Semenyo, 4 points. Reinders, you're gone. Eze with 3. Xhaka with 5, which I actually low-key think is one of the 5, he's 5 million?
He's 5 now. Yeah,
he's 5.1 now. But for that amount of money, I think I've gotten, since I brought him in, I've gotten 9 points, 3 points, 5 points for Xhaka. Which, honestly, pretty good. My Arsenal boy coming in clutch. Hey!
Still found a way to get 4 Arsenal.
João Pedro, yeah, dog. Okay. It's late, dog. You know, I was about to call you the J20, the new J20. I had all the nicknames and shame. And then Haaland, captain, 26 points. You see what happens, guys. If I just captain Haaland, like the last 2 game weeks, Tibbs would be here doing forfeits. Because genuinely, the only reason you've beaten me in other game weeks is because I just didn't choose Haaland as the captain. I was trying to be different.
Yeah. Now don't be different, Sid. That's what I said, fam.
Anyways, and then on
Being
my
different. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead.
anyways, then on my bench I had 2 points for Souls. Souls, also you and me need to talk. Crippy Junior, kind of a weird find, but 12 points, which I'm a bit upset that I didn't, you know, have a opposite.
Believe.
Yeah, I didn't believe in him a little bit more. But it was also, to be fair, like reality is I didn't know whether he's going to start or not. And if it looks like he's going to start more often, I'm okay with him. Anderson 1 point and Reinildo a 0 pointer. So yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, like I know that obviously, like I don't know if you've hit the wildcard button, but you
I have
definitely
hit the wildcard
good
button.
drops. All right, you
I
said
have
that,
hit
yeah.
the wildcard button.
All right, so
Um,
then yeah, but I would tell you you need a wild card. Even though you're doing really well, like you're wild carding on a place of success. Because yeah, Salah is not helping you. Randers isn't helping you. Anderson got injured. That's why he got this 1 point. And Pedro Porro, Arsenal. I'm not Arsenal. Spurs have Thomas the tank engine. Like he showed us that you can't fix Spurs from above. So you can't do it. You can't do it. It's ingrained in their DNA to be terrible. So we can't be. That's why I always have to get rid of Richarlison. But that's a really good. And with Krupi Jr., the thing is, Evan Nielsen was injured. That's why he ended up starting. I don't know if he's going to be back. But in the one game that Krupi Jr. started, he's outdone all six of the previous games Evan Nielsen started. So, like,
it could be
hey
a
now,
yeah. It could
could
be a
be a
shot.
thing. Could be a huge shot where I'm like, so yeah. So then that's a very good team. Yeah, well done, Sid. I appreciate your going for Dubravka. That
I
was
told
brave.
you. I told you, Burnley. I told you about Burnley.
You did, and I poked it up. I poked. So congratulations, Sid. But now we're gonna do our favorite segment because Tips now he's been relaxing and he's been rolling, but now it's time to do a clearance sale of call up, trust, believe, and strike three. You out. So both Sid and I are out here doing well, but you know what? We need to call up people that we think are better. Like we're having fun now, we're having a good time in Durban, but I'm like, you know what? Cape Town's better. So let's see if we can call up in Cape Town. So who we're trying to call up when we're in Cape Town? Trust is, you know what? Now that we trust that we're in Cape Town, that we are gonna find the people that are better for us than we could have had, and believe is while we are there. We're like, you know what? I don't know if you think you know how cool you are, but I see that you are the best thing that ever could happen. And strike three, you're out. Oh, that's everybody that we do not talk to anymore. So, my call up, because I am feeling a type of way, is now it's time to believe in my girl Kesha, and I'm going to be yelling timber. So, at this time, having Gabriel is just not enough. Um, and with Calafori, he's been great, but how Lewis Skelly played, I definitely think that he's not gonna be a guaranteed starter week in week out, especially like over Christmas period. And over the Christmas period, there's going to be a lot of fixtures, and I think that the fact that they're so interchangeable means that they're not going to be guaranteed starts. Saliba is great as well, but I think Timber's like we were watching that Arsenal game. Timber was in the box, bro. Timber was in the box. He was crossing. He was shooting. And so assist wise, not as much as good for defensive contribution, but he's gotten it I think twice or once this season. So that's still enough. And his assist threat and the amount of times he's in the box, I think it's time for me to yell Timber. So Timber, I might be hitting you up.
Okay. Is that all the people you're calling up?
Oh no, I'm calling up more. So it's Timber as one. I have two defenders that I'm looking to call up. So it's two defenders The other one, I went like, you know, when you go and date somebody and then you realize you fucked up because you saw a friend and you're like, ah, damn it, I chose the wrong friend. That is Lacroix. I'm like, I look at Crystal Palace, I'm like, actually, Munoz is where I need to be. I need to, I, that's the spot. That, I'm like, damn it, why didn't I meet you first? So yeah, so Timber and Munoz are the two people I'm looking to bring in. In midfield, I'm looking to bring in Asa and Saka, but Saw, and then up front, it's Croupy Jr. because Tibbs is gonna need to get
So
some
wait, are you just
enablers.
copying my wildcard draft, dog?
No,
I
no,
sent
no,
you
no,
my
no, no,
wildcard draft,
no,
and
no, 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 no,
literally
no,
out of
no,
this
no, no, no,
wildcard
no,
draft, you've chosen
no, no.
every single player that I'm going, oh, okay, I'm bringing up. You've just gone and said, you know what, actually come through, come through, come through, come through, come through. And then
Yeah, I
how many
said that.
transfers do you have?
No, no, no. I'm not doing it all at once. Relax yourself. I'm not doing it all at
Oh,
once.
oh, okay, okay.
I'm just I'm just deciding who deserves a call up first. I'm definitely so my plan is to do it over 2 game weeks because I still don't know which Arsenal attacker I want yet. So I still don't know if I want Gyökeres or Saka yet. So that decision is being put on hold. So that decision's been put on hold. But the rest, that's getting done now. So the Arsenal attacker is going to be done next week. But for everyone else, woo, Tibbs is we having what's that thing called Extreme Makeover, FPL edition.
Yo, okay, okay.
Yeah,
So,
so
guys, I'm gonna give you my call ups because
yeah.
apparently don't send your wildcard drafts to your friends because they just copy paste.
Okay, I'll give you one that you don't have. But I'm scared,
Why?
and I know it's Reece James. Reece James.
Oh, okay.
Reece
I
James.
don't know. I don't
But
want to touch that man at the
exactly,
bar soap.
exactly. Because this everything fantasy has taught me is listen to my gut. I got Gamble from the beginning. I started with Haaland. I told you guys João Pedro wasn't him. We had 3 back-to-back weeks of me hating on João Pedro. And then I caved. And then I was proven wrong again, or right again. So Reece James, I don't want to believe again. But I might fall for it again. But yes, continue. Do your call up.
So in for Sulls, I want to go with Roofs because I think he's been a pretty good keeper. He's been getting a lot of save points. He's been getting a lot of clean sheets. I don't really expect that much from him, to be honest. But I think you. Crap! It's disappeared now. Hold on a second.
I can send you it.
No,
You
I
send it
have
to
it.
me.
It's just also I had stats. I had stats.
Ah, yeah. Oh, yeah,
Uh,
yeah, okay.
I had stats to back up the reasons as to why I'm doing what I'm doing. Um, so yeah, Roofs Sunderland's keeper, right?
Mm-hmm.
Sunderland's keeper has gotten against Nottingham Forest 10 points, United 2, Wolves 7. So he's gotten good clean sheets, and I think Sunderland's defense is very underrated throughout the season.
Yeah.
This is why I also have like and he's averaging on about 6.3 points per game, which is kind of wild for a keeper. It's probably gonna go down. This is also why I've gone with a Sunderland defender as well, McKeely. Also 6 points, 3 points, 17 points is because he's got a very good like you can see he's got an attacking threat. He scored a goal. Yes, it's chasing points, but at the same time he's right now the on form defender in the league next to what we call it. Sorry. He's the on form defender after Gabriel, basically in terms of points.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I think that's why I'm going for Mukili. And then I'm sticking with Xhaka. I'm just going by team. I'm not going position by position. But then
Yeah.
I do think Munoz is the right choice, not Lacroix. Um,
Yeah.
and I also want Saar in my team. The reason why I'm willing to go this week on those two players is one, I'm wildcarding, but also because I feel like with the way I'm going to set my team up with wildcarding, I can easily bench these two players for this weekend if I really feel like it's not going to be a good option. And then the other Arsenal defender is Urian Timber. Like again in the Champions League game, he was in and around the box, taking crosses, taking shots. In the Fulham game, same thing, and he even had a haul of two goals this season, where he scored a brace himself this season. And just looking in and around, just looking at his numbers, also with his defensive contributions on the side, he's always cutting out passes, intercepting passes, stopping defenders, tracking back. So he's there for the points as well on the DEFCON points. Um, so I think great option for if you're going double Arsenal, because it also gives you that little bit more of an attacking threat. Calafiori is also good. He's a good mention. I think if you're looking for an attacking threat, he's also a good mention. But I do think the DevCon points are better on the Urian Timber side than on the Calafiori side.
Yeah.
Um,
100%.
and then in terms of, I know I need a Liverpool asset, and I think Gakpo looks like he's basically nailed on in that team. I don't like after we've had 8 game weeks. They're willing to drop Salah. They're willing to move around Verts. They're willing to move around Ikatike. They're willing to move around Isaac. But Gakpo seems to be a linchpin in that team. So I think Gakpo, I'm with Tibbs on that. Gakpo is there. And then my next
Who's
call up
copying
is
who now?
okay.
I'm joking.
Okay, your blasphemy. my next call up. My next call up is Voltamade. Where like I know people, it's very unlikely for a striker to go 5 to 6 games, goal after goal after goal, but he seems like Newcastle's goal threat. He seems like the new Isak for Newcastle, and Newcastle, which is different to Liverpool, it's all about that. It's about that man, that front man, that single focal point, and which is seems like Voltamade is answering the call for that. So I think I'm happy with him coming in for a game week. And then I might be like Tibbs and reevaluate when it comes to Sunderland and Burnley, when Arsenal play Sunderland and Burnley for the last 2 game weeks before the international break, where I might go for Gyökeres or might go for a sucker. But right now I feel like I'm sticking with my boy Eze for just this game week. Because I feel like Declan Rice scored against his old team. So, Eze, come on down. Which brings me on to trust.
Yes. There we go.
That brings me on to trust. And guess who I'm trusting? Guess who I'm
Who are you
trusting?
trusting?
I'm trusting in Eze to do
that's an
the
easy
right
trust.
thing.
Do the right thing. That's very fair. That's like after watching Arsenal play, like I will say that I'm more a fan of Gyökeres and than how Eze fits into the team. But you know what? Maybe this is his game. You know, like Atleti was Gyökeres' game. You know, Saka had his game. Maybe this is Eze's game, which is how Arsenal are gonna like win the league this year, where it's not one man's game, it's a team game. So maybe it's now his time to take his claim, stick his there, and be like, I've got you. So that's a great trust. I'm trusting in my boy, Brian, you in Buemo. Nobody believed in you except for Tibbs. And then you rolled in and you were like, nah, I am here at Anfield. Give me 2 minutes and I will show them what is up. And you showed them what was up. So Brian and Buemo, this is an important fixture where Man United notoriously do come up for the big games. Now we have 3 not big games. So now it's time for you to show us that this is not, you don't just rise when the occasion needs to, that you stay ready. So you never have to get ready So now it's time for I trust that you are going to be ready and you will show Danny Welbeck that he is not Manchester United's son and you are. So, Brian and Buemo, I love and respect. Peace out. Now, my belief, it worked once. I want it to work again. I can work for you, Sid. But my belief now, I never believed in you from the first place. But now, maybe that's why you've been struggling. Is that from game week one, I have been against you, I have disliked you, and I have not believed in you. I brought you in under duress because I felt like I needed you in my team, but I never believed in you. And that is why you have not been performing. So now I can see what needs to happen. I am leering at you dead in the face. João Felix Pedro. Tibbs is now looking you dead in the eye and saying, it is Sunderland. They're a great team. You've seen your team in Champions League score 5 goals because you decided to get a red card. Not because they dropped you. You decided to get a red card. The team is flourishing without you, but we know that you are the true king of the team now that Palmer is out. So now, rise. Show us why Tibbs was wrong to not believe in you. Show us why Tibbs must believe in you and rise and take us to the promised land. So, João Pedro, I, for once in my lifetime, believe in you.
Oh, I'm so happy I'm taking João Pedro out of my team. After all of that, I'm so happy because he dog. All I know is when you say believe, they say nah. So that's a great belief, Tibbs, and I hope for your sake that belief comes through. But my belief, it's tough because I really, do you know what? I really was licking my lips at this fixture. But then I saw what happened to the manager from this fixture. The manager got sacked. So now I'm worried because I was thinking my boy Semenya could even be a captaincy option this game week.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so that's why I've got to say, Semenya, I believe in you. I think you are, like I said last episode, you are interviewing for the position as left winger at Arsenal Football Club. You are choosing to come home to this place behind me in January. So you need to make us believe. And what better way than making us believe than scoring not 1, not 2, but 3 goals against Nottingham Forest.
Wow. Yeah, okay, that's fair. That is fair. Like, hey, but Dyche is back, bruh. So now I'm even like in a low key, bruh. Like Chris Wood might be back, bruh. I'm like, Chris Wood's like, oh boy. It's like you meet your high school friend. You're like, let's go. But yeah, that's for future. That's after international break. Like he still needs to work on these fools. But yeah, that's a great belief. My strike three out. Like obviously you'll talk to Johan. So because Johan is like I told you, Salah needs to go because yeah, he's missing in action. But now for my team, I am making 2 transfers this week, and it is strike three out for Lacroix. Like you know what, Crystal Palace, great team. Like I think you're gonna do really well this season. Um, but like I'm just not gonna lie to you. Your friends are just more my vibe than you are. Like there's nothing wrong with you. It's just that I feel like in your friendship circle, there's there's somebody better for my team. So Lacroix, I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, you, you're a strike three. You're out where you can say it's not you, it is me. It is me. But the other one, you, my Brazilian samba. I used to call you king, but not anymore. Richarlison, it is time. It is done. It is over. Your team is terrible. You're terrible. It's just done. For you, it's over. Strike three, you're out. Richarlison can't be trusted. Doesn't start. Hasn't provided anything. I think he scored 1 goal or 2 goals this whole season. Provided nothing for me except pain and suffering. I'm gonna cut you off at the seams. So Richarlison and Lacroix, strike three. You're out.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. Yeah, well, I've got so many strike threes. Yeah, Pedro Porro, Sels, Anderson, Reinildo, Salah, Reinders, João Pedro. Hey guys,
I told you, man. It's Black Friday, fam. Clearance sale. You're doing it, Sid. You're clearing out, man.
it's time to go, blood. It's time to go.
Can I tell you, I'm actually scared because I think you might beat me this game week, and then my forfeit could be on the way. Like I am genuinely concerned.
No, I don't think I'll beat you because we have too much of a similar team.
No, no, no. I think we'll be fine. I think we have. I think we have enough variations because I don't have Watamata. I have Gordon. I have Mbuemo. You have Eze. Um, yeah, so I'm gonna have João Pedro. You're gonna have Voltamada. Like, there's enough here. There's enough here. I have Pope. You have Wolves. I'm like, there's enough here to make a difference, to make a change for once in our lives. It's gonna be real good. Yeah. So, yeah, let's go through our hindsight is foresight, where we're gonna predict exactly how the teams are gonna do this.
Oh, I'm ready for some of these predictions, dog.
Let's
Some people are gonna get upset. I'm just gonna say, some people are gonna get upset.
Okay.
Let's start off.
Yeah, let's start off. Leeds West Ham.
Yeah.
So now this one I'm concerned. Where Graham Potter is gone, but Nuno still looked puzzleless against West Ham last game week. So the one thing is Leeds have been good at home. So I'm just gonna go a nice casual 1-0 win to Leeds. I don't think I think Nunes will come right after the international break, but for now I think he's struggling and trying to get to know his players, and I think Leeds are solid at home. So I think it's gonna be 1-0 to Leeds.
I think it's 1-0 to West Ham.
Oh, okay.
I think it's gonna be a 1-0 to West Ham. I think Nuno's had some time with the team. I think they've shown glimpses of being a little bit more defensive, a little bit stronger in defense, and they've still got players who can score goals. So I think it's West Ham should be beating Leeds, I think.
Oh no, they should be beating them 100%.
So I think with Nuno, like, it's hard to compare because wait, who's West Ham's previous fixtures? West Ham's last fixture was Brentford, which a lot of people, including me, thought Brentford were going to be trash this season, and they're looking like a lot more like a stronger team. Very difficult to break down. The cool thing with Brentford is they've chosen to do what like a lot of the smaller teams have done, like the Brightons, like Brighton, for example, where they're sticking with the manager that plays the same style. Even though they've changed the manager, it's not like they're changing the whole. They're not pulled the forest where they've gone from a defensive manager to this high line church.
alive.
This so I think look they're doing well, and the team before that for West Ham was Arsenal. So like and the team before that was Everton. Team before that was Crystal Palace, and the team before that was Tottenham. And even though I think that was still during Potter, so Tottenham,
Yeah,
Crystal
yeah, yeah,
Palace
all of them.
and Everton was still Potter. So the first game was
Yeah, yeah.
Arsenal. So the last two games to look at realistically, West Ham would be losing to these two teams normally, even if it was, even even if
Nuno, yeah.
even if it wasn't Nuno, even if Nuno was there, I think there is a good chance that they would lose to these two teams. So it's not. I don't think it's fair to look at it. So that's why I think yeah, West Ham should win against Leeds. They should win 1-0. I think.
Yeah, no, no. Okay, that is fair.
I think your
I just think
boy,
yeah,
I think your boy Bowen might do something.
comes through.
Yeah.
Okay, no, that's my point. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So then now we have yeah, West Ham are just gonna struggle. But now we have we're not there yet, Sid. We have
No,
Chelsea, Sunderland.
no, I'm rubbing my hands for Chelsea Sunderland because I told you
And I know what
some
you're
people
doing.
are gonna
I know
get
what you're
angry.
doing.
Some people are gonna
Yeah.
get angry today.
So
Some
Chelsea,
people.
Sunderland. I'm actually going 1-0 Chelsea. I'm going 1-0 Chelsea. I think Sunderland have shown this season that they are a Premier League defense, that they are a Premier League team. Like they are in the top half of the league. I don't think anyone would have predicted that. They're playing very decent football. Their defense has shown to be solid. Like their goalkeeper is like the highest point scoring goalkeeper in the league at the moment. Like so, I don't see much gaps in there. Like I think they lack a center forward that's gonna get them at least 10 to 12 goals. But if you keep clean sheets, you only need to score one goal. So so like there's no need to do a thing. But I do think Chelsea eventual class and better players will come through and they will sneak a late winner. So 1-0 to Chelsea.
I'm gonna say 1-1. It's a draw. I think I can see it
Mm.
being a draw. Like yes, the defense is good, but Chelsea's defense is not that great. Chelsea's defense against set pieces is not that great. And I think Sunderland, yeah, Sunderland might get something out of that game. Might get a point out of the game. I don't think. I think with Chelsea, they're a very good team. Don't get me wrong. I still have them in like. I still think they're in the top four, top five of the league. But I just think Sunderland's defense has shown levels this season so far, and I think that's where it's going to be difficult for Chelsea to score a goal. And I think a lot of and then on the other side of it, through a set piece or through counter attack, Chelsea will inevitably score. They've not really kept many clean sheets this season. I think maybe one or two. And I don't know if I'm right. Someone can correct me.
Yeah. I think, yeah. They haven't. Yeah, okay. I've had No, Kukurea. No, we got 3 clean sheets at the start of the season because I
Yeah.
had
Okay.
Kukurea. So then there's like probably like four. Probably on like four. But yeah, since the first 3 game weeks when I was Kukurea, and they haven't really gotten a lot of clean sheets.
Yeah. Like I mean, look. So average goals conceded from Chelsea. This is what's so crazy. Average goals conceded against for Chelsea is 1.13. Sunderland average goals conceded is 0.75. They've won the same amount of games. They've drawn the same amount of games. They've lost the same amount of games.
Okay, yeah. So they're a very even team. That's actually okay. That was very
The
good.
only part, the only part is where Chelsea is better is on the goal scored, which we would expect because they have more class on that side.
Better.
So I think it's a very it's a yeah I think it's a 1-1 game.
Okay. No, that's very cool. That's actually fair. I'm still gonna go for Chelsea 1-0, but that's because of Tibbs. But you provided facts that are factually supporting your prediction. So Newcastle Fulham, I'm going 2-0 to Newcastle.
Yeah, I can't argue with that. I think
Yeah,
it's 2-0
like
to
Newcastle at
Newcastle.
home. Newcastle at home. They also had a very good Champions League outfit, And I think Liverpool is. I mean, Newcastle are the fifth, like
Yeah,
the fifth part of the top five. Yeah, the
yeah.
fifth, the top four that we have, they're the fifth part of it. And I think yeah, the rest of us are trying to fight for Europa League and conference.
Yeah, I think
So
Newcastle again, clean sheet. Probably, maybe Fulham score a goal. I'd go with the 2-1 maybe, because it's going to be a lot more counter attack. I think Newcastle win the game, but I don't think they keep the clean sheet in the game. Um, but yeah, I think Fulham. It's basically going to be a counter attack game. It's just going to be on the transition, which is Newcastle's bread and butter. Good defense, transition. Let's go. And yeah, Voltamade.
let's go,
Voltamade to score two.
Anthony Gordon, my man. I've got you.
The man can
Alrighty.
assist. I'll let him assist. Scoring. It's your boy Volts.
Oh. Man United Brighton, the return of Danny. There we go. I knew what to do. The return of Danny Welbeck. So, us as Man United fans have had the best week of our lives. I have been trolling. I have been loud. I I I remembered why I supported football. Like this week, it brought back the joy that I have of being a Man United fan. I was great. I was knee sliding. I was Harry Maguire. I had a great time. But a lot of Man United supporters, they're on two waves of thought. They were like how Ange was. I'm like, I don't care. We beat Liverpool. We are doing the inevitable. This man will cost us. I'm on the thing of, you know what? This man has done something that not a lot of managers did before, which was in the big games, we seem to be able to play. You know, we are able to like the fact that we beat Chelsea. You know, Arsenal had to, hold Bayern Dia by the arm and cripple him from jumping to beat us. We beat Liverpool. So from the corner. Yeah. I'm making up excuses. But
No, no, I'm listening. I'm just
yeah.
taking in. I'm
So
just taking in what you're trying
and
to
then
say.
now we've beaten Liverpool. So now we've been able to accumulate these points against our so-called rivals. But now is the time when the ball is in our feet and we have to not play counter-attacking football, but we actually have to, like Sid said, what Arsenal struggle with, break down the team. That is when we struggle. So now this is the true sign of Amaron in or out. We have three teams that are record wise around where we are, but we have a better squad than they do. So the only thing that we could lose by is because their coach managed to outcoach us. So now
I don't think.
Amaron,
I'm sorry. Wait.
yes,
I don't think you guys have a better squad than Brighton, considering that
pardon?
you want one of their midfielders.
No wonder they players. They would want Chesko over whoever they have in front. Matoma versus Cunha, similar. Ruta versus
Shesko versus Welbeck. Welbeck scored more goals, so Shesko out.
ah.
Am I wrong?
I want
Am I
Shesko.
wrong? Am I wrong though? Am I wrong though?
Okay.
And he's done it.
Let
And
me
he's
just give
done
a
it.
prediction.
And it's no. I'm not even letting you get to your Chacharacha prediction. I'm not even letting you get to your Chacharacha prediction. I'm stopping you at the beginning, at the gates, where you just said
Yeah.
you've just gone and said squad wise, hey, dog, we're the same. No, we're better. But then you at the beginning of the season, you were ready to pay 100 bags, 100 bar to get one of their players. Just one.
Yeah.
Just
Just
one.
one.
Just one.
Yeah.
Don't come and talk to me, dog. Wings wise, you guys don't even have wingers.
No, it's Cunha and Mbumo.
No, that's the reason why you guys are struggling. You're using two people who aren't meant to be wingers.
Anyway, 2-1. 2-1 United. Tibbs believes. Let's go. Let's just go.
I don't know. Wait, are you going defense wise? Defense
No,
wise.
defense. What? Who's in their defense? No one knows their defenders. No one knows their defenders. I can.
You don't need to know their defenders. You don't need to know their defenders to know that the defense-wise, hey, dog, it might be comparable. I'm not here to say one is. If you said to me our squads are very similar, I would say yeah,
okay,
fair.
fine.
Fair.
Our squads are very similar.
But to go and claim one is better than the other, I don't know if you're in that category, dog. I don't know if you're in that conversation anymore. Okay. You see, this is why. So this is why I'm going to my prediction.
Yes.
United, where I started the season off with this very energy, I'm going to continue this very energy for United. I started the season like this, and I'm going to continue the energy. Best club in the world when they win a game. Now you've given them back-to-back games. Ha! Feet are no longer on the ground. People are talking about 2 to 3 points off of top 4. Guys, it's a possibility.
We are though. Are we not, Sid? We're just doing things factually here. Are we not? Are we not 2 points behind top 4? I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, Sid, Sid, you see now? I'm just using facts. These are just facts, Sid.
This is why I'm gonna go with this weekend, United to lose 2-1.
United. Are we not 2 points off of third place?
No, you are. But the problem is you guys are forgetting. And I said this. We had this whole conversation after our deadline stream. We had a whole conversation about United, and I said to you guys, it would be easier for you guys to sit down and say, guys, we're a mid-table team. We're going to have some fixtures go our way. We're going to have some fixtures not. And the reality of the situation is, these are one of the fixtures which are not going to go your way because of the fact that I don't know, you guys need to still work through the mentality of going, you know what, we're no longer here. We're here. There's still people below you, but you're here. And that's fine. It's time to all it is building. It's just a build. And I back that. I think I want United to go back to greatness. So this stadium back here and this podcast over here will be even more fun because then it's me and you going back to the days where it's just the two of us fighting. Everybody else is not in the fight. I would love that. That's like glory days. But the reality of the situation is, from an FPL perspective, you're having to trust in Mbeumo or believe in Mbeumo or whatever you want to call it this week. But the reality is also the midfield that you want is in the Brighton team.
Okay, that's fair. That's to be fair, that is the best analysis. No. That midfield is in Brighton, right? That midfield is it's signed, sealed, and delivered in Brighton. That's why I said the next 3 games are important.
But I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's fair on Amarim. That's what I'm going to say to you. I agree that he might not be the manager. I agree with you. He might not be the manager to take you to the promised land. I completely agree with you. But you need a manager to stay at the club for an extended period of time to be like, okay, sharp. Like, let's fix the leaking roofs. Let's fix the toilets. Let's fix the pitch. Let's fix.
Do the Unai Emery, fam. Do the Unai Emery.
No. I think Amarim is a better manager than Unai Emery. I'm just gonna say. I'm just gonna say.
I was just saying. No. There's no sort of. But you needed an Emery. I mean, before you could get to the girl of your dreams. You know what I said?
No, I don't think Mikel Arteta was the girl of our dreams either. Mikel Arteta needed to go through an Alan Gray first. He just chose to start we pulled the Alan Gray. We just decided to start at the beginning. First job, come learn with us. Because we're learning with you. That's what I think happened, and we pulled the Alan Gray. But I think you guys, it's time. There's a bit of time to build, I think, and that's the scenario. But I do think that's why you guys lose 2-1. I do think Mbeumo still scores. So I do think from an FPL perspective, Mbeumo's. I think after Mbeumo's tasted the back of the net, you guys will continue to plod along, and I think Mbeumo as an asset is an asset. I do think he's a good asset because he proved last season that he can carry a team on his back. A mid-table team, he can carry them on their back. And you know what you guys are? You're a mid-table team.
Mid-table team. I'm fully agree with that. I'm not out here trying to get us into the top 6 or whatever. Alrighty, next game. What is the next game?
Brentford, Liverpool. So here's my other take.
I think Brentford win 2-1.
Yes! Come on down! Yes! That's my boy! That's my boy!
I can't even like it. I can't even. No, but no. You see, I agree with you, right? Because first of all, Liverpool haven't kept a clean sheet the whole season. Like, this is not even me pretending, me whatever. Yeah, they did win the Champions League, but they're not gonna be that brave in the league. That's the sad part. Is that Slot isn't gonna make those tough choices that he had to make. Of going, yeah,
I agree with you. I
yeah,
sort of agree with you and sort of disagree with you. I think Slot is going to make those tough choices, but the reality of the situation is they were playing. Like, Frankfurt's a good team, don't get me wrong. They are a good team, but Liverpool are away. They are struggling to find form in the Prem. They, at the same time, even if you drop, like, okay, yes, drop Salah, whatever. Let's live in the world where they actually drop Salah for a game. And you play that exact same team against Frankfurt. Wirtz was playing against opposition that he was used to in Germany. Now you're asking him to go back to Premier League and play that same opposition, which is quicker, stronger, faster. They're ready to, like, Prem is faster. It is what it is. It's just a faster league. So, yeah, I agree with you. I just don't see.
no. To go into your thing, the issue is like what a lot of people miss is like also in German football, like Frankfurt is one of like the top 3, like top 4, like it's them, Werder Bremen, Dortmund, and Munich.
Yeah.
The problem is they are objectively have a bigger squads than everybody else, and everybody still plays free flowing football. The issue is when you come to one of these bigger teams now in the Premier League, everybody got players. You know, everybody got a 50, 40 million pound player in their team, and also people are willing to low block and able to low block. So you have to figure out how to be great. You know, Saka gets double teamed, kicked in the shoes every game. But man has to figure out how to be a star boy. Like it's not like that's the difference of when you're a top player coming to one of the bigger clubs, and I don't think Verts has figured that out yet. So yeah, you might get in a season or two, possibly, but yeah. So then I think that Liverpool will still they must ride the high, but the team isn't going to be open and the team isn't going to allow you to be able to play where you want to play. Like that's the one thing Brentford won't do. And Brentford, like you said, they got a manager that no one knows about, but he plays the same system as the old manager. And it's like they've lost players, they've lost Vissa, lost
But
Bremer, but they still keep ticking over.
yeah, and I think that for an FPL standpoint, their striker, the Thiago,
Oh yeah, Thiago, yeah.
he is also an undervalued, underrated asset for FPL right now. Right now, he's doing Voltamata things as well. Where if you really wanted to go, you could go for a Brentford. You could go for him as a striker.
Oh no, yeah, if I don't go for Jokeres, I think him or because I'm not going for Valtamata because I've stuck with Gordon. Him or Meteta are going to be my selections. Yeah.
Yeah.
So 100%. So we both going Liverpool losses. Ah, this is beautiful. We are thoroughbred haters. Well, Yeah, no,
Nah, I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater. I want to change this narrative because some people out here think I'm a hater. I'm just looking objectively. Like, I'm going to give you my objective opinion about what's about to happen to get. Like, we're going to go through the next two games and I give you my objective opinion. And I think it's going to be an interesting game week. That's all I'm going to say.
Arsenal
No, we're
versus
not there yet.
Crystal
We're at Bournemouth Forest. Like, the man got too
Bournemouth.
happy. Bournemouth Forest.
Well, it's still okay, fine.
We'll go Bournemouth
Bournemouth
Forest.
Forest. Um, I'm gonna say 2-0 to Bournemouth. Yes, 2-0
Yeah,
Bournemouth.
we both agree that Bournemouth is going to win. I'm going to say 3-0. 3-0 to Bournemouth.
2-0 Bournemouth. Deitch has only been there for 3 days. Like you can't make a team learn how to defend in 3 days.
Yeah.
Like yeah, but
Unless he
he'll
plays
get
11
up.
defenders. So.
Very true. And there's actually going to be, I think, the most interesting game of the game week is going to be Wolves versus Burnley because
No, Doc. Now
yeah,
we're at the Arsenal
yeah.
game. Where are you reading your
Now the
fixtures
Arsenal
off of?
game. Okay, I mean, I'm reading them off the ticket.
Okay.
Arsenal versus Crystal Palace.
Yes.
I honestly, in my heart of hearts, think it's going to be 1-1.
Yeah, I can agree with you. I do.
Um,
I do think I've got a feeling that Arsenal do drop points this week, but I don't think it's a loss. I think it's a draw. Like, this also might be a little bit of PTSD from Arsenal. When things are going good, I'm a bit like, I don't know why things are going good. Something's about to go bad.
I think you need to address that with yourself. You don't like enjoying nice things. I think you can't enjoy good things. I think because we enjoy our good things. Trust me. As
I
young
know.
men, our life is good. Ah, we
I feel
know,
like
we
I feel
live.
like I feel like every Sunday you guys all go to church together, and you know when they say God is good, God is
Yeah,
great.
all the
I feel like
time.
you, I feel like you guys are there together.
Yeah, so just don't show us a good time because we'll make it last. We will make it last. Yeah. So finish your analysis and I'll
Yeah,
explain
so
mine.
I just think, yeah, I think it's gonna be it's a game which is gonna. I don't even think 1-1. I think it's like a 2-2 game, where it's just gonna be
Yeah,
end to
I
end
also would have
football.
said 2-2. I would have said 2-2. I just know that you guys don't concede as much. So that's kind of why I never said 2-2. Um,
But then it goes to the point of like, it's a hard game. You know what? Actually, it's a very hard game to pick out because the supporter in me wants to go 2-0, which I just don't think that's fair on Crystal Palace because they're a very good side. I think they've got a lot of attacking threat. They've got a good defensive threat. They're very good defensively. Sorry. And so the flip side of it is if you look at that, Arsenal also very good defensively. Could even be a 0-0, but I don't think it could be a 0-0. I think, yeah, 2-2. 2-2. Yeah, I'm going with the 2-2 draw.
yeah. I'm gonna go 1-1 because like the one thing Glasner is very good at, like, and I think he's a very good tactician. Like, you saw when he played City in the FA Cup, he lost to City, and he's like, "You better not play that way again because I'll figure it out." And obviously, a lot of teams have figured out how to defend against Arsenal, and he has Wharton, like he has the other Will Hughes. They have obviously Lacroix and stuff at the back. Like they're very and Gay,
Gay.
Gay, like Henderson is a good goalkeeper. Like they are gonna be very hard to break down, and they're gonna be a very good team, and they're not gonna give away chances. So that's why I believe that they're gonna do something, and I definitely just think that they. I just think it's gonna be. I think Glasner is very good against up like very good teams because he can like he can just counter attack them when
I mean,
Crystal
I
Palace
think
struggle, it's when they struggle when they have to impose their will because they don't have as many now that Eze is gone. Because Eze was that spark to like sort of trigger an attack against the weaker teams. So I just think Arsenal. I just think it's gonna just be 1-1. Just casual Eddie and Ketia coming back home, hitting the soft one goal. You used to call me on my cell phone. Yeah. So yeah, 1-1.
Yeah.
Hey, Eddie Nketiah is coming home. Welbeck's coming home. Let's see which forgotten son rises harder. Let's just see, Sid. It's the battle of the forgetting rising sons. Then it's City, Aston Villa. I think Villa are trash. Rogers has decided to score now, but Villa still aren't a potent team, even if there are players starting to score now. So I just think it's going to be a I think it's still going to be a 2-0 to City. I think City are just going to keep on keeping on. Oh, Sid. What do you believe, you lying person? Come on, man. What lies are you trying to put onto the people? What lies are you trying to spread, Sid? Come on with it. Lie to me.
I think City lose this game.
End of the podcast. It's been great.
I think City lose this game 2-1 because Villa on a six game winning streak. I don't think many people are aware to that, are privy to that. Yes, they started scoring goals. They're looking like a more fluid team. And it goes back to what I said at the beginning of the season. When expectations aren't there, oh, Unai Emery can fight with the best of them. Let him be the underdog in every conversation. And that man will come out swinging, dog. That man's gonna come out swinging and then he's got your number. But you make him the out and out favorite. It's late. It's done. Hey, forget about it. So, this is why I feel like, yeah, I think Villa are gonna surprise some people, and City also gonna surprise some people this weekend. And this is gonna be a weekend of drop points. Not a lot of things are gonna happen on the table in terms of moving, but a lot of pivotal fixtures may happen.
That's fair. Like I don't believe it. I genuinely think that um, City have it, but if you're
City only
right,
have
Sid,
one person to score. Let's be honest with ourselves here. City only have one person to score. And you're telling me Unai Emery.
won't be able to scheme up something for him. Okay, that's true. I'm still going with my belief, but I still believe City will win 2-0. But hey, I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. But I believe in City. I believe in City.
Actually, you know
So
what?
I
I'm
know the
changing. I'm changing my fixture for Arsenal as well. Fuck that. Actually, fuck it. I need to believe in my team. You know what? I need to be like Tibbs. I need to be more Delulu like Tibbs. I need to. I need to back my team this season. Out of any other season, I need to back my team. So 2-0 Arsenal.
let's go, Sid. 2-0 Arsenal. I'm still 1-1, but 2-0 Arsenal. Wolves Burnley, I think it's going to be a 1-0 to Burnley.
Yeah, that's why I was actually contemplating.
I think
I was contemplating playing Dubravka and Esteve this weekend because of that. I think it's a
no,
fix. It's a good fixture for Burnley. Wolves does, dog. Wolves just don't look like after Cunha left. They just don't look like they have anybody to score goals for them.
Trent Larson's not doing it. And also, I want to give the promoted teams like their plaudits, man. Because for the past 2 seasons, we have seen Chacharach. We have seen literal Chacharach coming up from the league. But then this season, Sunderland look like they're a team that, oh, I believe Sunderland are going to. If I were to redo my thing, I would believe Sunderland are staying up. You know, Burnley are
Yeah,
not there.
I mean I said it from
Burnley
day.
and Leeds look like they could win at home. Like they're both like they're getting clean sheets. Like none of them can. Leeds are gonna rely on Calvert Lewin to keep them up. Yeah, but like that's it. but like they've at least shown that hey, they know what they're doing. Where these teams like Wolves, like your Evertons, they don't know what they look like they're doing. So I'll go 1-0 Burnley.
Yeah, I think Burnley. Yeah, I 100% agree with you. 100% agree with that.
And then Spurs, I don't know. Like I say this every week. I don't know,
Spurs
but
win
I'm
2-1.
just I'm gonna go 1-1 Everton
Nah,
Spurs because
Spurs
I
will
don't
win.
know.
Spurs will
I
win
don't know.
2-1. 2-0 or 2. I
I don't
actually
know.
2-0. I think Spurs get a clean sheet this weekend.
Nah. Well, I think I'm starting Van de Ven, so they better get a clean sheet. They
I think
better
I
get a
think
clean sheet.
I think Spurs get a clean sheet this weekend and it's a 2-0.
Yeah, so okay. Nah, I'm still gonna go. Well, I'm playing Van de Ven, so I clearly believe that they could get a clean sheet. So it's either gonna be 1-1 or 1-0 to Spurs. So let me go for. Well, I'm gonna start Van de Ven, so let me go 1-0 to Spurs. There we go.
Okay.
But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what Spurs are, who they are, what they are. And Thomas Frank is a really good manager, so I think he will come right. I think he will come right. So 1-0. Let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
So yeah, 1-0. So those are all the results. So just gonna go through your possible transfers. You obviously wildcarding, so you gave us your wildcard team. Um, you'll confirm if you don't make any changes at the end of the
Well, yeah, we having tomorrow. We will be doing a deadline stream.
thing. Yeah. So tomorrow we'll
Because
be doing yeah,
tomorrow's
because the
the
deadline's tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow
yes.
is the deadline. Tomorrow is the deadline. So we'll confirm with Sid's thing, Sid's wild card. I think we're both captaining Holland. I don't know, but we'll also find out what Sid thinks. I am going to be using two transfers. So I will say that Lacroix and Richarlison, um, you guys have been great, but I think it's time to, you know, you costed my team for too long. It's time to bring in some new blood. So I do look like I'll be getting rid of those two members of my team. And yeah, you'll see what I do with my transfers. We'll see you guys next or tomorrow or on Friday for our deadline stream. And we'll have fun. So don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, send us messages, hate mail, laugh at us, make fun of us. Like we're all here for you guys. Like, I think, no, we are. Genuinely, we are. Like, I even toasted when Sid said he believed in United. I'm like, Sid, actually, you need to believe more in us, bro. Like, as soon as you started, I believed my whole life. I believe nothing. The one time Sid believes, he's like, hey, Maguire. We like, let's go. I'm like, oh, Sid can recruit you for like a few games. Just a few games this season. He can recruit you with your level of belief. So, yeah, so we will not engage with you guys. But yes, we'll see you guys in live stream. My name is Sims from the FPL Down the Dots.
My name's Sid.
And remember, we're number one on the field.
And number one in your hearts.
Oh.